वो बदखू के तहय्युर को तमाशा जाने, गम वो अफसाना के आशुफ्ता बयानी मांगे, वो तपे इश्क़ तमन्ना है कि फिर सूरत शमा, शोला तार नब्ज़ जिगर रेशा दवानी मांगे. Ghalib was a genius. You might have heard the statement, but what you don't know is why exactly it is that people call him a genius. He has rhythm, he has imagery, he has all of those things that you might have heard of. But this video is an attempt to make you understand and give you access to that part of Ghalib that isn't mentioned a lot, which is his complexity. That is what makes Ghalib great. He can put so much within so less that you are shocked by how this is even possible. So let's dive into these two verses that I'm going to cover today to try and explain what makes Ghalib a genius. The first verse, तू वो बदखू के तहय्युर को तमाशा जाने, गम वो अफसाना के आशुफ्ता बयानी मांगे. You are that cruel person who prefers silence, but pain is a story that has to be said out loudly while you are disturbed, while you are distracted. It is a story of chaos. It is a story of distraction. It is a story of disturbance. And one cannot remain silent while saying it. What is he trying to say? Why is he telling us all of this? You might think that we already know that grief is painful, and we also might already know that expressing it is a good thing. But Ghalib over here is not talking to us. He is talking to his beloved. And that is the first misra of this sher. Tu wo badkhoo. You are that cruel, ill-natured person who prefers silence. Now the word tahayyur usually means to be surprised, comes from the word hairan and implies a lot of shock. But over here, when he says tahayyur, it means that you are so shocked that you can't speak anything. And tamasha in general means a circus, a play, something trivial, something to make fun of, something that is farcical. But over here, for Ghalib, tamasha means that it is something that the beloved prefers, that the beloved likes, because tamasha is also something you like to see, you like to watch it. So what he's essentially saying is not that the beloved wants you to be surprised, but rather that the beloved wants you to be silent. The beloved wants you to not talk about your pain that this love has caused. And then in the next line, he refutes that and he says, no, that is not possible. Gam wo afsana ke aashufta bayani mange. Pain and grief in itself is a story that requires, that necessitates expression. Ashufta, meaning disturbed, fragmented, chaotic, sometimes depressed. Something that is waiting to come out. Something that is waiting to express itself. Something that is so intense that it has to be expressed and there can be no silence. Tu wo badkhoo ke tahayyur ko tamasha jaane, gam wo afsana ke aashufta bayani mange. And not only is he expressing that grief is something that needs to be explained loudly, he is saying that you, my beloved, want silence because you don't understand what grief is. Because I am the one who has gone through this pain. I am the one who knows what heartbreak is. So what he is implying also is that he is the one who is going through the pain of love. And the beloved is unaware. The beloved prefers not to talk about it. The beloved prefers that I remain silent in the face of it. And then he moves on to the next verse, which is even more beautiful. वो तपे इश्क़ तमन्ना है कि फिर सूरत शमा, शोला ता नब्ज़ जिगर रेशा दवानी मांगे. Now there is no need to be worried about the difficult words that Ghalib is using, because at the end he's trying to explain a concept that we all can relate to. वो तपे इश्क तमन्ना है. There is so much heat in this desire and this love कि फिर सूरत शमा, that like the lamp that glows, शोलाता नब्ज़ जिगर रेशा दवानी मांगे, like that lamp which asks the fire to burn it to its very heart. I'm going to break down some difficult words here, and then I'm going to move on to the metaphorical meaning, the real meaning, if you might, of what Ghalib is trying to say. Tape ishq tamanna, the heat of the desire of love, or the heat of the love and desire. Surat shama, like the lamp. Shola, obviously, is the spark. Ta nabz jigar, ta means till, until, or to. Nabs means pulse and jigar means the heart over here. That up till or until or as deep into the pulse of the heart, resha davani mange. Resha means fibers or filaments, and resha davani mange would imply that it has to go deep into, that fire has to go deep into the resha of the heart. The resha means a fiber or a filament. And so what Ghalib is saying is that my love and my desire is like that lamp that is made up of filaments, and it is waiting for heat to burn it, and not only to burn it a little, to burn it all the way till its heart, to burn every filament in that lamp, to burn every fiber of my heart. What he is arguing, as he was arguing in the previous sher, is that love is not something that is done half-heartedly. It cannot be done partially committed. If you have to burn, then you will burn all the way. And if not, then you might as well not light that lamp, because it is something that is going to glow, but it has to sacrifice its own self to be able to glow. Ghalib's genius lies not just in the fact that he can talk about this beautiful imagery of the lamp and its filaments and compare it to the heart. It lies not in the fact that he can use words that have multiple meanings at the same time, like tahayyur, which means shock but also means silence, or ashufta, which means depressed but also means chaotic. But his genius also lies in the fact that he can say so much in so little. I will read it once again, and I will leave it at that, hoping that this time it means something else to you. तू वो बदखू के तहय्युर को तमाशा जाने, गम वो अफसाना के आशुफ्ता बयानी मांगे, वो तपे इश्क तमन्ना है कि फिर सूरत शमा, शोला ता नब्ज़ जिगर रेशा दवानी मांगे.